VHP, RSS, and the government of India, they are answerable to every Hindus. It doesn't spoil Hindu image, Mr. Hosbale, it spoils your image, RSS image, VHP image, because it is your people who have committed the fraud. Talk to them, ask them, are you more bothered about Lord Ram, or are you more bothered about the politics that you play on his name? Namaskar. Welcome to another episode of Editorial. Acha, now, Bharatiya Janata Party actually came into limelight in India with Ram Janmabhoomi. And most definitely, Ram Janmabhoomi also helped the Bharatiya Janata Party to form the government in 2014. Bharatiya Janata Party's biggest achievement, according to a lot of their leaders, is Ram Janmabhoomi and the Ram Temple. The Prime Minister inaugurated and did the Shilanyas of the Ram Temple and the Ram idol. All this Bharatiya Janata Party did. Because somewhere down the line, Bharatiya Janata Party politically, socially owned the Ram Janmabhoomi movement and therefore owned the Ram Temple. At least as far as their imagery is concerned, they owned the Ram Temple. This is where it all stood. Then one incident happened wherein it was brought to light or allegations were made that there was a donation scam. There was fraud in the donation. People siphoned money out of the donation that they received in the Ayodhya's Ram Temple. That happened. At that point in time, the first reaction we saw from Bharatiya Janata Party, from RSS, from Vishwa Hindu Parishad, otherwise people would otherwise make a hue and cry, was absolute silence. Ki ye kya hua? That was the first reaction. Then slowly reactions started trickling. Incidentally, like I said, one thing is that the Uttar Pradesh government immediately instituted a sit, which I spoke to you about that a couple of days back, instituted a sit and all of that happened. And they have filed FIR against 8 people who are the drivers and some small workers in the system. No top people have been alleged, no allegations against top people, all junior people, all regular workers and karyakars are there. They were FIRs filed against them. All of that happened. Case is going on, so there could be more FIRs. I am not denying that. But that was the first immediate reaction. Now, the Deputy Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, he says, but the way this issue is being turned into a major public debate is unnecessary. Whoever has committed theft has done wrong and action will be taken against them. That action is already underway. This is what he says. In fact, he went on to say the investigation is underway. There is no need to comment while it is in progress. However, both the SIT and the police, after registering an FIR, are investigating the incident that took place there. Please wait for the investigation to be completed. The opposition has no moral rights to speak on Ram Janmabhoomi issue. I don't know why he says the opposition has no moral rights. Why? Because Ram is Bharatiya Janata Party property? Is that why? Is he saying that? Doesn't Lord Ram belong to everybody? At least last time I heard the whole world. Lord Ram belonged to the whole world. But yeah, he says opposition has no what is that moral right to speak on Ram Janmabhoomi? This is what he said. Okay. Now, like I said, till now, all of them were quiet. Yesterday, the General Secretary of RSS, Mr. Hosbale, he also made a statement. He said that RSS called upon Hindu society to show patience, restrain and thwart conspiracies seeking to malign Hindu religion by exploiting this incident. This is what Dattatreya Hosbale said. He went on to say that the unfortunate incident of theft involving the funds collected in the donation boxes at Sri Ram Lalla Temple in Ayodhya has hurt the sentiments and faith of the entire society and Ram devotees. We are all deeply pained with this event. He says, don't overreact. Have patience. Thwart all this conspiracy theory. because it will spoil Hindu image. It doesn't spoil Hindu image, Mr. Hosbale. It spoils your image, RSS image, VHP image, because it is your people who have committed the fraud. That's the point you need to understand. No Hindu image. We didn't do anything. We are Hindus. It is the VHP people. These people who committed this fraud belong to VHP. Talk to them. Ask them. And patience. For a minute, let me ask you a question. Had Akhilesh Yadav government ruling over Uttar Pradesh at this moment, if it was an SP government, how do you think these people would have reacted? What would have been the reaction? It would have been anti-Hindu, anti-Ram, anti-Hinduism. This would have been the narrative through and through. There would have been dharnas, there would have been protests, they would have been on ground. Not one single, you think an RSS leader would have said, have patience, Hindus have patience, don't let all this conspiracy and all happen, do you have patience? Another senior leader saying that, don't unnecessarily make it a national debate. Do you think that would have been the reaction? If that would not have been the reaction, then my question is very simple. Then my question is that, are you more bothered about Lord Ram, or are you more bothered about the politics that you play on his name? What is bothering you? What concerns you more? What concerns you more? Hinduism or your political party? Hinduism or your power? What concerns you more? Think about it. Every Hindu should think about this. Whichever party you belong to. Number 2. I wouldn't have, under ordinary circumstances, said that the Prime Minister should be saying something about it. The Prime Minister should be involved. Talk about it. Figure out. Find out. Investigate. Put an investigation body. Supervise the investigation. I wouldn't have said it under normal circumstances, because it's not a Prime Minister's job. But who inaugurated the Ram temple? Who did the Shiranyas of the Ram Lalla Murti? This is how the Prime Minister himself had introduced Ram temple to this country. This is what he had said.
ये मंदिर मात्र एक देव मंदिर नहीं है, ये भारत की दृष्टि का, भारत के दर्शन का, भारत के दिग्दर्शन का मंदिर है. ये राम के रूप में राष्ट्र चेतना का मंदिर है.
Isn't it your responsibility, therefore, now to intervene if anything happens in that temple that you consecrated? Anything that happens in that temple where you were the person who did the Shilanyas? Doesn't that become your responsibility? Are you only there when you inaugurate and when there are cameras, and when something goes wrong you don't even talk about it? Is that how you are going to manage? And is that fair? What does that actually mean? Interestingly, today I think the Prime Minister should take the late Atal Bihari Vajpayee's advice very, very seriously. This is what he had to say.
और प्रधानमंत्री को याद होगा, मैंने प्रधानमंत्री को कहा था उस दिन, गृह मंत्री भी बैठे थे, कि बीजेपी से आपको लड़ना है एक दिन, मगर राम से मत लड़िए, निपट जाओगे.
Before I end, let me also give you one more piece of news. Badrinath Temple Committee orders probe into donation theft allegations. So, it started off with Ayodhya. Now, it's gone to Badrinath. Let us see how many more temples have this donation theft allegations. VHP, RSS, and the government of India needs to take cognizance. They are answerable to every Hindus, because this is exactly what you claimed, what you promised to protect. And this is exactly what's happening. This is the point I wanted to make in this short editorial. Till I see you next time, that's on Monday at 10. Namaskar.